President Rodrigo Duterte doubling down on his order to ban vaping in public and to stop the importation of e-cigarettes, while even government agencies have acknowledged confusion and concern given the absence of a law to actually back up the president's directive. Today, Mr. Duterte warned judges to not get in the way of authorities who would implement his order. Speaking at the Defense Department's 80th anniversary celebrations, the president told police and the military to confiscate e-cigarettes but to release people caught vaping in public. The president said official legal papers will follow, but until then, he advised courts not to grant petitions for temporary restraining orders being threatened or anticipated by legal observers.
Judges, I warn you, do not issue restraining orders to the customs, to the Coast Guard. I will not obey your order because of the peculiar situation this country finds.
The president's position against vaping comes after the health department confirmed the first vaping-related injury in the Philippines. The president said the order is meant to protect the Filipino youth and takes note of a rising number of vaping-related deaths in the United States.
The safest way to do it is in your house. But if you are not that stupid, when you do that, you contaminate all, including your children in the family.
Why the hard stance on vaping? Vaping groups questioned the ban on the public usage of the device when there's no conclusive evidence yet linking its harmful effects on health.
Merong namatay, meron sinabi nila nagkasakit daw. Pero wala silang evidence na yun talaga yung sanhi nung pagkakasakit nung tao na yun, na dahil yun sa electronic cigarette.
And with President Rodrigo Duterte ordering the arrest of those using e-cigarettes and vapes in public, one lawmaker said it has to be in black and white. Senate President Tito Soto said this can't be done just yet without a law. And minus an EO, legal analyst Edward Chico added that arresting vapers could be considered a warrantless arrest, which is a clear violation of human rights.
In this particular case, no crime is being violated. So, ang nangyayari, the PNP is flirting with legal disaster, so to speak.
But despite all these, acting PNP Chief Archie Gamboa, who is also a lawyer, said there's still a way to implement the arrests. He cited Executive Order Number 26 issued in 2017, which calls for a smoke-free environment in public and enclosed spaces. The measure, Gamboa said, puts premium on public health.
Kaya nga sabi ko, pwedeng i-implement agad. No? Because it's an expansion of the definition of smoking. Now it's been defined no less than by the Chief Executive.
But Gamboa clarified the police could not detain offenders. All that they can do is make an arrest, record the offense in police blotter, confiscate the vapes, and release those caught. For News 5, Greg Gregorio, we are One News.
For all the concerns and confusion, the Health Secretary says he does back the President's order against vaping. It's about time, DOH Secretary Francisco Duque says. As much of the health effects of vaping are still unknown, even as there is a growing number of serious, even fatal, vaping-related injuries all over the world. Secretary Duque adds, even without tar, e-cigarettes and the nicotine they carry will harm the nervous and vascular systems, all while being more addictive than cigarettes.
The market of e-cigarettes and vapes is very small. It's minuscule. And that's why it's good that if it's going to be banned now, habang kokonti pa, hindi pa maramdaman yung kanyang tax impact.
Representative Helen Tan, who is also a doctor, says the only healthy alternative to smoking is to quit smoking and nicotine itself. Meanwhile, speaking on the Chiefs, Anak Kalusugan Party List Representative Mike Defensor agrees that there should be no public vaping. However, he warns against totally banning e-cigarettes and vaping products and instead is pushing for regulation. Also appearing on the Chiefs, Representative Bernadette Herrera D. discussed her bill to tightly regulate vaping, but she too cautioned against an outright ban, as that might only seed and fuel a black market that would be harder to fight and control.
it would create a market kasi sobrang black market kasi in the first place, ang dami ng users. And then may pera ang ating mga users dito ng vape products. So baka mamaya magkaroon ng underground lang ng trading dito.